Philadelphia Eagles are coming off a big win last night versus the Dallas Cowboys. But noticed one thing, they wanted a little bit more help off the edge to get to the quarterback. Yes, you have guys like Nolan Smith and Josh Uche and, Jalix Hunt, some guys they really like in terms of development down the line. But obviously, they want more production right now and will need more production right now as we head into the season. So they have decided to sign Za'Darius Smith, the guy who played with Cleveland last year. I believe was on Detroit for a little bit at some point in time. But this is a guy that I wanted to break down in this video and show you why it is a good signing for them. I believe it's just a one-year deal. I'm not too sure, but again, yeah, one-year deal for the Eagles in Za'Darius Smith. Let's show you what he can do. He's a three-time Pro Bowl pass rusher who has been really consistent when it comes to getting to the quarterback. Had 27 total pressures last season, and there was one of them versus, I believe, Baltimore, if I'm not mistaken, where he had nine pressures on the quarterback in one game. Unbelievable, right? So let's break down the film. This is versus Dallas last year. When he was on Cleveland, he's going to get a one-on-one opportunity with the right tackle. Now, with that comes a lot of success with Za'Darius Smith. If you can get him in one-on-one situations, he has a good combination of power, leg strength, and drive to kind of bully right tackles. And this is a play where he kind of does exactly that. Once he engages in contact, let's see how many yards he pushes in the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 yards into the front side of Dak Prescott and ends up coming away with the sack. Again, I think personally this is a really big addition for them. Again, just to come off the edge, doesn't need to be a day one starter, but last season we saw the Eagles do one thing very well, have generational depth off the edge, having 4, 5, 6 guys that can get to the quarterback off the bench. Za'Darius Smith is one of those guys who will help them maybe as a starter, but most importantly, as a depth player. So, guys, hit the like button, subscribe, join the family. Let's dive into some film. Let me show you some plays. Let's see what he got. Here's another really good play. Also, I do want to let you guys know I did drop a Jahad Campbell video. He looked amazing in his debut. Make sure you guys go check that out. I'll try to put like a little card up here or maybe at the end screen. You guys will see it, but go check that out. Dropped a couple of hours ago. Go check that out. But here's another rep for Za'Darius Smith. This time lining up without his hand on the ground, right? He's just standing up like he's Michael Myers type situation right here. And now once again, they chip and release off the top side. They chip and release off the bottom side. But what that means is we are still going to generate a one-on-one. They're sliding their protection towards Myles Garrett, which gives us another one-on-one opportunity on the inside with the guard. And this time you wouldn't think he would be able to overpower, but this time uses a nice little swat down move, kind of rips through that arm, gets forward or gets through the backfield, and comes with a nice little sack. I do want to watch this from the other angle because, again, just does a really good job. Again, they're scatting or sliding to Myles Garrett's side. Normally, they like to double team if they can on that side. But again, when you leave Za'Darius Smith in one-on-one situations, which, trust me, because you have Jalen Carter, who already had one game of rest, Jalen Carter is going to demand a double team on almost every single play, and if you don't, good luck, right? So you're going to see a lot of these matchups right here where he's able just to explode through, come with another sack, and you'll notice I had two divisional opponents for you guys right away. Commanders, Cowboys. Hey, he has success with these teams, already a great sign if you're the Eagles. This one versus the Ravens, another playoff team, a team that could be in the Super Bowl, could be taking on the Eagles in this year's Super Bowl. Once again, gets a one-on-one opportunity to the left side of your screen right in this matchup right here. Again, he's going to start off as a 5 technique, wide 5. We want to give him a little bit of space to work with. He can use speed or he can use power. More of a power guy, more wants to, drive into you. Right? And this is kind of what he does. He engages, he gets to the outside shoulder, allows that right tackle to get all that weight onto the outside foot, and once he generates that leverage onto the tackle, he spins back inside, rips through, and prevents Lamar Jackson from kind of hitting this gap for a big carry. Instead, forces him back inside the pocket, where ultimately Za'Darius Smith and a couple of other guys come away with a nice little sack there. Za'Darius also gets a lot of credit for this one, but I think PFF gave him half a sack, in the NFL gave him a full sack for this one. But again, great job spinning, Love it, dude. This dude is going to be so good. Again, hit the like button, subscribe for more of these videos. We're going to keep diving in, but real quick, check out this. Really quickly, I wanted to let you guys know that I have teamed up with DraftKings Sportsbook, and I couldn't be more excited for what's to come this season. Now, new customers who bet only $5 can get a $300 instantly in bonus bets on top of a $200 off of NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. This is something I feel like everybody needs to get in on. All you have to do to get that deal is use my promo code DUBSYT. That's again DUBSYT. I'll put it at the top left of your screen so you guys can see it, but this is a great deal. Again, if you haven't already signed up, new customers right now, if you bet $5 using my promo code, again, link will be in the description and the comment section, DUBSYT, Dubs, you use that, you guys will get not only $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube or YouTube TV, but also $300 instantly in bonus bets as well. Go check out DraftKings Sportsbook right now if you haven't already done so yet. A little bit later on into the season, he goes over to Detroit, where he is still pretty productive for this defense. Obviously, a lot of things happen. I believe they just took him off the team. Was it Detroit or was it Cleveland where they just got I think it was Detroit where something happened and they just took him off the field and he was done for the year. I don't remember exactly what happened, but something did occur. And once again, look at this play. We'll watch this from the other angle. Man, you know what? Let me just put it on right now. Absolute dog. That's what Za'Darius Smith is. Again, gets a one-on-one opportunity, a little bit of pre-snap motion. We see the linebackers rotate over. Look at this. Right, playing more of a 9 technique outside the tight end, gets the one-on-one off the chip and release. Okay, get him out of the way. Now we get a late release. Look at how late he is to engaging with the right tackle. Okay, he, boom, now makes contact. Everyone else is about 2 seconds into their pass rush rep while he is just getting started. Throws this guy back 4 or 5 yards into the front side of Jordan Love. Okay, so when you talk about his on the field productivity, it's high. It is high. If you can get this guy to play with the right mindset, you're getting a really good football player that can come in here and be productive day one. The good news is, the great news is, he's going to Philadelphia, who expect a lot, and they'll make sure that they get the most out of this guy every single time on the football field. And once again, if he doesn't have the effort, doesn't have the motor that they would want him to play with, he'll be gone, and they won't care, right? Ultimately, they needed to go out and get some more edge depth with this defensive line, right? You could talk about Nolan Smith all day. You could talk about Josh Uche, who actually had a pretty good game. You could talk about Moro Ojomo, right? You could talk about Gabe Hall, Azeez Ojulari, who was inactive, Jalix Hunt. But, man, Za'Darius Smith is going to be able to help out immediately, whether it's off the end or as a kind of interior defensive end or as an outside backer. I think he can help out either way. So I'm super excited about Za'Darius Smith, super excited about this signing. Let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.